this video, we will go into detail about the parts of a tubing system. Like the other parts of a sap collection system, there are many different types of taps out there. Sometimes you'll hear them called spiles or spouts, but they all refer to the same thing. Most have their advantages and disadvantages, and every sugar maker has their personal preferences. The older spouts require much larger holes to be drilled into the tree. Current best practices say to drill smaller holes in the tree for a faster healing time when the spout is pulled. Today's taps are 5/16 inch. They are made from various materials of polycarbonates to nylon and vary in color. All these nuances can affect the sap flow in different ways, but if the tapping is done correctly, all will result in sap moving from the inside of the tree to the outside.
Roll back the days in which I'm living, so far from home, so far from free. Roll back the ways we've all been given.
Each tap is connected to what is called a drop, or just a short piece of tubing that then connects to the lateral line. This is the most common way to anchor a lateral line. The T has a dead end that cuts off sap from flowing around the anchor. The only difference between this red T and the green one is the orientation of the dead end. An anchor piece is inserted on the end of the tube that is hooked in place. Be sure to orient your T so that the dead end blocks sap from flowing around your anchor and doesn't block it from flowing down your line to your collection system. This is a Y connector in which the loop that circles the tree is closed off from sap flow and the drop connects down to the center. There are similar T's that allow the sap to flow every direction with no dead end, like these black ones. Don't use these at the end anchor tree. They are used for the other drops along the lateral line. Note the two different types of tap holders, the peg and the cup. Whichever you choose is just a matter of preference. Make sure they fit your tap type. Here are a few examples of inline connectors used for connecting pieces of lateral line together. Remember that each fitting that the sap has to pass through constricts the sap and reduces flow slightly. Not significantly, but it can add up over a long run. Fittings also act as a great place for bacteria and yeast to accumulate, so the fewer the better. This one is a quick connect. These can be used in a variety of ways. Some people will attach their drops with quick connects so that they are easy to remove and bring inside to sanitize once the season has ended. They are also very handy if there is a place where your line has to cross over an access road or for use in part of a system that might have to be taken down in the off-season. Occasionally, you might want to connect a piece of lateral to run up and grab a few more trees. Here's a Y connection for that. These are not so commonly used as they have a tendency to plug faster than T's. In most cases, it is best to just run another lateral line out from the main line. A plug like this one can be used to stop up a line when you are doing repairs, or perhaps to block off a line of trees that simply has too many leaks to repair during the season. The plug will ensure that the vacuum holds. It's always a good idea to have a few of these in your kit. Here is a slide connector. This grabs the lateral line to hold tension on it where it will come into the main line without restricting any flow.
Last dream I remember, I was running.
Here's another way to connect your lateral lines to the main line. The hook grabs the wire support of the main line to hold tension on the lateral line without compromising the joint at the saddle.